at 8 p.m. I switched my time because of a very busy summer schedule with my family. So I thought that I would get on here of an evening and do my live. We'll see how it goes, and I'll probably switch it back to 3 o'clock. Right now, we will stay at around 8 o'clock. Sometimes I might do it at 7. I might switch it to 7. But for right now, it'll be like the last thing that I do of the weekend before then I go back to work on Monday. But I have tomorrow off, which is fantastic. And happy Memorial Day weekend to everyone. And if you are a veteran, thank you so much for your service. And I really do appreciate all of our veterans. So let's talk about some Stampin' Up! Things that are going on. These are my 2 free card kits for this month. They're about to end. So I will be designing new card kits through the week, and we'll have a new video up next weekend. And then I have 2 specials, and those are the free card kits that if you place an order with me, that's what you receive, is 2 free card kits in the mail, or if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, or if you're a downline. Those are my gifts to you all for either ordering from me or staying an active customer, like with Paper Pumpkin, or of course being one of my downlines. So that is really nice. And now this is my Happy Crafting Card Kit class. You get 2 of each card design in the mail. It's $25 free shipping. And my Happy Crafting Card Kit class, these designs also change every month. And I'm about to redesign these for the month of June. So this is, these are what I sell out of my craft room for card kits. Okay, and you get 8 of those with envelopes, and it's just $25. If you would like to sign up for that, you just email me at joannemaddie@outlook.com, and I'll be more than happy to send you an invoice or I accept personal check or a money order. And yeah, and you can just order a card kit. You know, if you don't want to order from Stampin' Up! And you don't want to order the supplies and this and that, sometimes people just like to order stamp sets like that, you know, and card crafting kits like that. So that's fantastic also. Hi, Judith. Very nice to see you. Again, every time I see you, I love South Carolina. So the past 2 times that I've been on here live, the people that I have chosen for the free giveaways have not gotten back to me. So if your name is Teresa, or let's see, that's Teresa, or Arlene. Teresa or Arlene, if you are watching, please get back to me. I'd love to send you your kits. If I don't hear from you within a week, I'm going to go ahead and pick a couple of more people and then go ahead and send these out. Because I've waited a few weeks. Well, one was from last week, and then the other one was now almost from a month ago. So yeah, if you guys would just get back to me with your address, I'd be more than happy to send you your free kits that you won. And so now, if you're a new customer of mine, you're going to receive a brand new catalog. Isn't that wonderful? Just so much fun. And you'll get the 2 free card kits. So that's that. And if you are and do have these catalogs right here, they're about to retire. If there's anything out of these catalogs that is on the retiring list that's left, I would suggest that you order it within this next week, because we are done with these as of June 3rd. Hi, Vicki. Good to see you. So, yes, we are done with these as of June 3rd. So, that's that on that. And now we have this Everything is Rosy bundle. And this is beautiful. It's $80, but look at all you receive here. You get a stamp set and all the framelits. You get paper, cutouts, tags. You get 2 full spools of ribbon, and each one is 10 yards. So you're going to get 20 yards of ribbon right here. Here's the number if you would like to order that. Let me get that up in the camera. 150059. Again, it's $80. It's called Everything is Rosy product medley. And you even get this paper right here. You get 2 sheets of dies. You get 6x6 rose gold foil paper, 8 sheets. You get 6x6 designer series paper stack, 48 sheets, 8 each of 6 double-sided designs. Isn't that wonderful? Everything Rosy dies. There's 10 dies. And Everything Rosy stamp set. There's 18 in the stamp set. Rose gold die cuts. There's 4 sheets, 2 of each, 2 designs. Adhesive back mirror embellishments. There's 60 embellishments. Wow, that's amazing. Melon Mambo Roche ribbon. And the Night of Navy metallic edge ribbon, 10 yards of each. That alone is wonderful. And then some rose gold shimmer paint to do a bunch of projects with. So this is a very, hi Angie. Hey. Isn't it nice that we have the day off tomorrow? So those are some specials that we are going to, that are going on with Stampin' Up, and then with me here at Stampin' in the Valley. So I absolutely loved our stamp set from this month from Paper Pumpkin. I did a video over on my YouTube channel that showed exactly how to put the cards together, but I wanted to do an alternative project, and I found that I used every single stamp except for the hugs, love, and this little and right here. But I mean, you could always, you know, substitute hugs for hello, you know, or something like that. But actually, guys, I have used almost every stamp set on this sheet, and you all know me. If you've watched my channel, if I almost use a whole stamp set, I really feel like I've gotten the most bang for my buck. So that is always a lot of fun. Now, I designed this card yesterday, and this is using our new color, Pretty Peacock, just like that. Our base on this card is 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. My first layer here is regular Whisper White cardstock, and it's at 5 1/4 by 4. And then my inside layer, and I always do this smaller, is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. I happen to like a thicker border around here. That's just my preference. You don't have to do that. You can make it smaller, you can make it bigger. However that you want to do it is fine. So this, I made my own background, and I had a lot of fun with that. Now this card here, I used Rococo Rose. There's something about that Rococo that I just like saying that word. I don't know why, but it is Rococo Rose. So you're going to see me use it a lot because I like saying the word. So this again is 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. My inside piece is regular Whisper White at 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. This one I did a double matte on. I used Sahara Sand. It's at 5 1/4 by 4. And then my Whisper White piece here that I did my stamping on is 5 by 3 3/4. I cut this out of my circle stitch framelits, and then this one out here of my circle framelits. They have the scalloped in there. Now this ribbon, I love this ribbon. It is a scalloped linen ribbon, and it comes in all the new colors. The Pretty Peacock, this is Rococo Rose, we have Terracotta Tile, Sea Spray, and then the Purple Posy. But it has this little bit of like burlap in the middle of it that I've really been having a lot of fun with. Another card that I did, I think I used some crumb cake with it. This time I used Sahara Sand, and I think it pairs very nicely with both of the colors. So first what we're going to do is this card right here. Very simple card. Let me move this one out of the way up here. And I'm going to bring in my foam mat because we're on photopolymer. And I'm going to bring in also a piece of scrap paper just so that I can stamp off a little bit. And I'm going to bring my piece of Whisper White in here, and I'm going to use my splatter. And we're going to use some Pineapple Punch. Hi, Laura. Oh my goodness, look at everybody. Hey, Laura, how is New Jersey? I miss New Jersey. I miss the food. So I take my splatter right here, and I'm going to go ahead and cover the entire piece of paper. So I love to stamp. I love to use my stamps. And so making DSP is one of my favorite things to do. And covering the whole piece of Whisper White and get like close with this is just something that I love to do. I love to use my ink, and I like to, I don't know, just go wild with it. And this is something that you can because you're just using the splatter and you want it all over the place. I'm even overlapping it. It doesn't matter. So I'm just coming down the page, just filling in my white space very nicely. And I'm using this full strength, my Pineapple Punch. Perfect. I'm going to use my chamois and clean that splatter off. And now I'm going to stamp in the middle. I'm going to stamp Grateful for You. I've already got that mounted. Let me go ahead and close this up and bring my pretty peacock in right here. And I'm going to use my Grateful for You, and I'm using this full strength, and I'm going to line this up the best I can on here and get this right here in the middle. Perfect. Then I'm going to take my feather. I love this feather. Isn't this nice? It came in that stamp set. And I don't want this to be full strength. So I want to go ahead and stamp it off. I want the second generation of ink. And I'm going to stamp it down here. And then I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to stamp it off again. And I want the second generation of ink on the top. I kind of missed a little bit, but we're okay with that. Just like that. Now I want to take my birds and I want to take my Sahara sand. Get this open. And I want to take my birds right here, and they are flying. So I want the one that has the full wingspan down here. And it doesn't matter, you can put it wherever you want. Just my take on it. And the one where the wings are a little bent, I want it up here, which just makes that card look fantastic. Look at the detail in this stamp right here. It even shows his little feet. So I think that's really kind of cute. So that's the outside of our card. Now, what did I do on the inside? Yes, I did my feathers. I'm going to take my card base here. And I had my inside piece, and again, this is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. And I want to take my feather. Let me clean it. And then I'm going to go ahead into my Sahara sand with my feather. And I'm going to place it full strength, one up here, and then full strength, one down here. Perfect. Then I'm going to take my thank you and I'm going to put it into my pretty peacock, and I'm going to try to come right over here, just like that. Perfect. Love that. I love the feather. I'm going to close these up. I'm going to leave that one open because we're going to use that in a moment. And I'm going to bring in my card base now. Sorry, I keep hitting that, the camera. And I'm going to take my snail. This is a very simple card. We've done like a lot of inking on this card, and I didn't really want to obstruct any of the view of the birds or anything like that with any type of embellishments. So here's our card base, and we're going to place this right here. And we're going to leave that 1/4 inch nice border around that edge. Perfect. And we're going to place this on the inside. And this can all go down with snail, guys, because nothing is embossed. And now we're going to put this in the middle. And we have a little thicker border here. Perfect. Nice card. Very nice card. Okay, now let's go ahead and embellish it just a little bit more. I love this, and like I said, I didn't want to put any embellishments on it because between the feathers and the birds and the background, I didn't want to take anything away from it. So I'm really happy with that. But now with this other card, I used my splatter as almost like an overlay onto this card. So let's talk about this. We have our ribbon here, which I absolutely love. This is the scalloped linen ribbon, and I'm going to take it and fold it in half like this. And I'm going to take my scissors and cut this on an angle. This way both of these sides are equal. When you fold it in half and then you do it one time, see, they're both equal. We will be attaching that to the card with some glue dots. And I'm going to go ahead and put on there. And I'm just going to use 3 of these glue dots. So one there and one in the middle and then one right here. Let me go ahead and take these little backs off. This way when we're ready, we're ready. Just like that. Okay, perfect. I'm going to move that aside. Now, once again, I want my foam mat. And I have my piece of Whisper White right here. Am I still in camera? Yeah. Whew, okay. For a minute, sometimes I get carried away and then I pull it towards me because I'm working with it, and then all of a sudden, boom, I'm like off camera. So I want to open my Rococo Rose. And my Sahara Sand. And I'm going to go in with this, and I'm going to do the same thing that we did, but wow, what a difference with this color. And it doesn't matter how you get it on here, just go ahead and fill up your paper. What an absolute difference. And I'm using the Rococo Rose full strength. And I'm really kind of layering this on top of itself, not having too much white space whatsoever. I really want this splatter all over this Whisper White. And this is 5 1/4 by 4. And it doesn't matter how you go, just go. Just stamp. Have fun with the ink. I love to have fun with ink. I love to stamp. Perfect. Just like that. A little bit here on the edges here. Right, I'm seeing some white space. You see what I'm filling in here, guys? Just that little bit, like that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, we'll put that aside. And let's see. I have to clean my thank you. We'll be using that inside the card. And now I want to take my flower that comes in this stamp set. Hi, Alice. And I want to put this in Sahara Sand. And then I'm going to finish this background. Full strength again. Just come in with this flower anywhere and go ahead and turn it. It doesn't matter. Whatever pattern that you get is what you get. However you want it. You're doing your thing with all of this. Look at how beautiful that made that background just by stamping that flower over top of that splatter. I'm so thrilled with that. I am so thrilled with that. So let's see. Now, what we're going to go ahead and do is work with our card base now. And let me just move this out of the way just for a second. So we have our Rococo Rose card base, 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2, and it opens like this. This is my favorite way to make a card. And let me tell you why. Because as demonstrators, and sometimes we go and sell our product, these cards stand up on a table beautifully. Okay, so this is one of the main reasons why that this is the type of card. Not that this wouldn't stand up, but it's shorter. Okay, and not that it wouldn't even, open like a book. But this really is the best way that I like to display a card if I don't have it on a carousel or something like that on a table. So this is why, too, that a lot of my cards are made in this position. Because if I do a craft show, then I'm ready. Okay, now this is Sahara Sand, and this is at 5 1/4 by 4. It's just going to go down with some snail. I think Rococo Rose right now is like my favorite one of the in colors, but I know when I get that purple posy, when they figure out whatever's went wrong with the ink pads, they were bubbling. So that's why that they're not available yet. I will say this much though, if you guys have a Stampin' trimmer, those blades are going to come available again in June. If you place an order and you put the blades on the order and it says this is on back order, do you want to cancel or continue? Click continue, because what'll happen is you get in line and you are on, like, they'll have 3,000 that are already ordered on back order, but they've ordered 30,000 of the product. So you want to get in, you know, and yes, it's good. They're going to come a little bit late, but I would do that instead of waiting for them to come in and hoping that they don't sell out again. So now we want to go ahead and put down this piece. And this piece is Whisper White, and it's at 5 by 3 3/4. So the whole reason why the Stampin' trimmer got retired is because of the manufacturing problem with the blades. It has happened to me. You've seen me before have to use a nail file to get off the fuzzies. You know, and it seems like I don't make that many passes and they are dulling. The blades are dulling. So, you know, I know that it's bad that we don't have a trimmer, but I'm kind of glad because I was not promoting the product because I was not thrilled with the blades myself. So just be patient. We'll get one, you know, or you can get another kind of trimmer, you know, if you need one desperately or something breaks. So that's what's going on with the blades, though. They are coming, but they're going to be there's a back order list. So I would get on that list if you want them. Now this piece of ribbon that we just made, I'm going to go ahead and put this down over on the left side. Just like that. And see how my glue dots just kind of hold it down just like I need it. And then I'm going to bring in my elements here that I've already cut out, stitched, and circle. And I'm going to use Hello Dear Friend in Sahara Sand. And we're going to put that right in the middle here. Oh, I was glad that came out good. I didn't use my foam mat. I didn't bring it back in. And now we're going to go ahead and put this down with snail on top of this. Just like that. And then we're going to use some dimensionals to pop this up. And this really gives the outside of this card a really pretty look. Let me get the little backs off here. Like that, and bring our card base in. Now I'm going to put this toward the right side. I don't want it in the middle. I want it overlapping my ribbon and kind of hanging over here like that. So pretty. Now we're going to bring our inside piece in, and I'm going to do my thank you in Rococo Rose. Let's see if I could get away with not using my pad. Usually a lot of times I'll get like a blank space. Okay, we got lucky again, but I'm not going to do that when I do the corner because there's too much. So here what I'm going to do is take my splatter again, and I keep bumping into the camera, sorry. I know, Vicki, right? That ribbon is gorgeous, and I'm so glad they came out with it in all the colors. So I'm going to take my flower first, so not my splatter, the flower first into the Sahara Sand. I'm going to put that right here, and I'm going to put one right up here. And then, okay, now that looks good, right? It looks good. But when we add this, it looks that much better. Let me get some scrap paper. When we add this, it just looks that much better. And the reason why I stamped the flower first is because I kind of wanted to know where to cascade down my splatter. And I love that. I think that really made it look a lot better. I love this card. Love this one. Not that I don't like the other one. but I kind of really like the layering on this one that I came up with, because this was the second card. That other one was the first one, and I just wanted to use this stamp set. And now in here, oh my goodness, we are almost done. We are done, right? Here are our 2 cards. Beautiful. For this evening. I love that. I am very, very pleased with our cards for this evening. Very, very nice. I sure do appreciate everyone stopping in with me this evening on my Facebook Live at 8 p.m. on a Sunday evening. This might be my new time for the summer, because I am very busy with my kids during the day and my grandson. So we like to swim and have a lot of fun and grill, and that's what we've been doing for this weekend. I've absolutely had the most fantastic time. So I appreciate you guys stopping by with me this evening. And if you miss the live, you can always catch the replay. Thanks again for hanging out with me for a little while, and happy crafting.